work-life balance, time freedom, start a home business, freelance, work from home, laptop lifestyle. In this video, we'll answer the questions: what does a proofreader do? What do proofreaders charge? What are the rates they charge, and what can you charge? And also how to become a freelance proofreader and start your own freelance proofreading business from home. If you just want to know about proofreading work from home jobs, then a video will pop up here once it's published, which is very, very soon. It's Rowan here from LWAH.com, which I'll show you, where we help you find work-life balance and freedom by sharing information on making extra side income, work from home jobs, and starting an online business. If that sounds good to you, then hit the subscribe button and smack the bell. So what do proofreaders do? Well, proofreaders, in short, are language legends. They find and correct errors in spelling, grammar, syntax, punctuation, language use, but also the brand voice of their clients. Now, in this modern era, proofreaders will proofread things like blogs, web pages, emails, internal communications, ebooks, all sorts of things. And they'll do it for clients like businesses, solopreneurs, authors, digital marketers, or anyone else that writes or produces documents in the written word. So what can a proofreader charge, and what is it that you can charge as a freelance proofreader? Let me get myself out of the way. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, it is the mean annual wage is around about $42,000 a year. But what was interesting about this is that the top paying industries for this occupation. So a proofreader ain't a proofreader. You can get into things like legal services, where you can earn up to almost 60 grand a year, which is the annual mean wage. Obviously you can earn more than 60 grand a year. Specialized design services, management, scientific, technical consulting, even religious organizations down here at almost 50,000 per year. Let's also check out the profiles on Upwork to see what some freelancers are charging. Now we've got this guy Mark, who's charging $75 an hour and has earned over $300,000. I don't know how long it's taken him to do that, but it's still very impressive nonetheless to be doing that just through this freelance website, Upwork. There's also people charging 35, 55, 50, 50, 39, 65, 17, 31. So there's a whole stack of people charging all sorts of different rates. But this guy's charging, he's earned the most out of anyone. Oh, there's a 100K. That's also pretty good. Or another 100K. But yeah, he's charging $75 per hour. Now, remember, as a freelancer, you're not going to be billing every single hour. So it will pan out a little bit differently. Let's also have a look at Glassdoor. Now, Glassdoor shows that the average across the US for proofreaders is just under 45K per annum, but up to around the 65K mark at the very high end. If we also check out Scriber, so Scriber is a website that is specifically for proofreading and editing. It's quite a nice website, actually. We'll have a quick look over that, and maybe I'll check that out in this other video that's all about work from home jobs. Now, these guys claim that that you can expect to earn approximately 20 to 25 euros per hour. So that's around the 22 to 27.50 US per hour, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, tell me about it. Some pretty good rates in there. So how can you become a freelance proofreader? Well, without getting into the real technical businessy things like legal business structure and accounting and staff and all that sort of stuff that you don't want to think about at the moment, you just want to get going. So here are some tips to get you on the path to how to become a freelance proofreader. Number one is upskill. Now, sites like Scriber and Scribendi, these two, require their freelancers to have a university degree in a relevant field. However, if you want to be your own boss and be more of a freelancer, then we recommend taking an online course or two as a bare minimum. You really need to dive into it and learn and hone your skills. Now, on honing your skills, you can also test your skills with a couple of websites that I'll show you here. One is the Society for Editors and Proofreaders, and the other is the Authority Pub. Are you ready to test your skills? So going to this one, you can see here, take the test, see the answers. And on this page, you scroll down a little bit and you'll see a proofreading test down there. Now, where you can find both courses and those testing websites, this is the blog. I'll take you to the top. Proofreading Jobs from Home and Freelance Proofreading. This is at loveworkathome.com, obviously. If you scroll right down, then we've got courses down here. There we go. some proofreading courses, Upskill for Success, and further down after all the jobs websites, we've got proofreading test and additional resources. So that is there to help you learn more and hone your skills. Number 2, choose where you want to find your work. Freelance, specialized proofreading websites, job search engines, whatever you're looking for or whichever path you choose to go down, we've got a list of them in this video that's going to pop up as soon as it's published. Let's move on to number 3, which is number 3, act quickly. Now, when you're ready to work, jump on the sites that list the jobs, whether it's Upwork or Indeed or whatever it might be, and refresh the page every few minutes or half an hour or whatever suits you. Now, when a job appears that suits what you want and what you're looking for, have a short script ready to copy and paste because you want to be getting in front of that person very quickly. Now, I did say copy and paste. Whoa, alarm bells. That is only a fraction of the work. What you actually need to do is make sure that your message to them caters to their needs and is specific to them. So make sure you're adding their name and make sure you're addressing any special requirements that they require. So copy and paste a bit of the content, but make sure a bit of that email to them or a bit of that proposal to them has some addresses the points that they need. Also, if the platform allows it and you can private message them, then private message them. There's been many times where I have hired the person who has immediately gotten in front of me and private messaged me because it's hard to ignore those private messages when they pop up. Number 4, follow the instructions. As I mentioned a second ago, clients often have specific requirements. Now, one of the most obvious signs to me that someone hasn't read my project description or my scope of works is that they don't address any of that stuff, and I can see that they're just copying and pasting it without addressing what I need. So when there's lots of competition out there, make sure you're getting it to them quickly, point 3, but point 4 is make sure you're addressing their specific requirements. Number 5 is sell yourself. So do that tastefully by creating a bio on the platforms that you're using and talk up your skills. People often have a thing with talking themselves up. It's a self-conscious thing, but you got to talk it up because people who are reading this sort of stuff want to see it. You are the best choice. Let the client know it. Let's have a look at this sort of stuff. Has a gift for language, a top-tier freelancer, superior skills, talented. Mark has great experience, polite, professional. So Mark is adding all this stuff in quotation marks to his profile. Effective, can use rhythm. All sorts of wording on there that just sounds very positive and, like he can really get the job done for whoever his clients will be. And finally, number 6, add value. Now, by adding value, that can come in all ways, shapes and forms, whether you promise someone a quick turnaround or, you don't want to race to the bottom with prices. So making yourself the cheapest isn't necessarily the way to go. Maybe that's a good strategy at the very beginning just to get the wheels turning. But by adding value, you'll be able to bump your prices up by doing some extra additional things that others aren't doing. Maybe you offer proofreading and editing, or maybe you're offering, I don't know, you know more about proofreading than I do. So what is it that you can add to someone that can really make them go, yeah, you know what, the others don't offer me that. I reckon we'll give this guy a go. Or girl. I sincerely hope you got something out of that. And if you want more information about this topic, then head over to the loveworkathome.com blog and you'll be able to read all about it. Have a fantastic day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.